Y'all, this might just be the end of Will and Jada Smith as we know it. I mean, can you believe this? Will Smith might finally escape the toxic, draining marriage that he's been trapped in for years. And honestly, it might be the best thing that's ever happened to him. I'm not even sure Jada's gonna be able to stop it. I know Jada's hurt right now, but honestly, who cares? You never truly showed this man love anyway. You dragged him through the mud, made him look like a fool on the world stage. And now, it's all coming crashing down. Will Smith, one of the biggest stars on the planet, got humiliated by his own wife, who told the world that he wasn't good enough for her. That's right, she told everyone that Will, the legendary actor, the MIB star, wasn't the man worth her time.
You expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you love me,
You should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
And let's talk about this. You saw Jada get comfortable saying Will's performance in bed was lacking. I'm just gonna say it. If a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg, and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. Nothing. Will did everything for her, tried everything, bought her everything, but it wasn't enough. Because for Jada, it's never enough. And now, the man who was once the world's greatest husband is finally breaking free. And don't get me wrong, Will Smith's not perfect. He's been acting messy lately, dancing around, kissing women in public, but damn, doesn't he look happy? You haven't seen Will Smith look like this in years. And that's got to hurt Jada, because for once, he's finally living for himself. So let's talk about why Will's newfound freedom is shaking up everything. Because Jada's not happy about it. In fact, she's pissed.
What do you say about the allegations? There's like, like so many rumors. Anything you want to say?
We suing.
I know that's right. Thank you, Miss Pinkett.
Y'all saw what happened in Miami, right? Will Smith? Out here getting freaky with Spanish singer India Martinez on stage. I mean, this wasn't just some friendly performance. These two were all over each other. I'm talking hands all over each other. The chemistry? Off the charts. They even almost kissed in front of a crowd. Imagine how that must have looked to Jada. Hell, imagine how that must have looked to Will. Now, listen. It's not just about a kiss on stage. It's about the feeling Will's getting from this. The joy, the freedom. Will Smith hasn't had this much life in him for years. And Jada? She's sitting at home stewing, watching her husband live it up, and she's not there. Here's the thing. Will's been disrespected for years by Jada. She put him through hell with the entanglement fiasco. She humiliated him publicly, and that wasn't the first time. And now, Will's out here living, like he should have been living all along. And Jada? She can't handle it. She's mad, and it's only getting worse. But here's the thing. Will's done being the good guy. He's done playing the devoted husband who stays by his wife no matter what. No more sacrificing his happiness just to make her feel secure. He's done. But that doesn't mean Jada's gonna take this lying down. Nope, she's furious. And with Will about to leave for a European tour this summer, guess who's not coming with him? Jada. She's got zero interest in following him around on tour. And insiders say this is the final straw. Will's on his own journey now, and Jada's not invited. But before we dive into all that, let's take a step back and look at how Will got here. Because this isn't just about Will acting messy. It's about him finally finding his own happiness after years of being dragged down by Jada's toxic energy. Now, let's talk about how Will got to this point. It hasn't been pretty. Jada's been disrespecting him for years. First, it was the infamous entanglement with August Alsina. Remember that? She went on Red Table Talk and aired out all their dirty laundry, while Will sat there grinning through the embarrassment.
4 years ago, started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, Jada's admitted that she never truly loved Will the way she loved August. So where does that leave Will? Not only did she have the audacity to sleep with a man half her age, but she went out and told the world about it. And now, here we are, with Will living his best life. Finally. And Jada? She's mad as hell. She has to be. And she's showing it. She's shown time and time again that she's not about Will's happiness. It's about what she wants. And Will's just been a tool in her game. But now, Will's done. He's off to Europe, and Jada's staying home. They don't see each other. They barely talk. And this separation is only going to get worse when he's on the road for 3 months this summer. What Will needs right now is the same thing that any man needs after being disrespected for years: peace. Will needs to feel like he's worthy of being loved, not used. And the truth is, Jada never made him feel that way. Not once. So, what's the end game here? Well, insiders are saying that this summer is probably the end for Will and Jada. If this tour doesn't make things worse between them, I don't know what will. Will's about to live it up in Europe, meeting new people, getting new experiences, and not looking back. Jada's already made it clear she's not going to join him. She's got zero interest in being part of his journey. She doesn't want to travel with him, she doesn't want to show up for him. And honestly, that's exactly what Will needs. He's been stuck in this toxic marriage for way too long, trying to appease a woman who clearly doesn't value him. He's breaking free, and the whole world can see it. Now, the big question, is Will finally done with Jada for good? After all these years, is he really going to walk away? The answer, it seems, is yes. Will has found his happiness, and it's not with Jada. It's with himself. It's with his freedom. But here's where it gets deeper. Will just released his new album after 20 years, and let me tell you, it's raw. It's real. It's him finally letting go of all the stuff he's been holding in. And you can hear it in the lyrics. In one track, he talks about first love, and you can feel the weight behind it. He's talking about a time in his life when everything felt light, when love wasn't complicated. And now, he's finally getting back to that place. He's free, and that's what his album represents. And as he moves on, people are loving the idea of him living for himself now. He's shaking off the chains that Jada put on him for all these years. And here's the thing. There's a new confidence in Will that we haven't seen before. He's standing tall, no longer caring about what people think. And honestly, it's like the Will Smith we all knew and loved is back. But what about Jada? What's her reaction to this newfound freedom? Well, let's just say she's not happy. She's still holding on to the old narrative. She's still playing the victim. But guess what? The world isn't buying it anymore. So here we are. Will Smith is finally breaking free from the shackles of his toxic marriage to Jada Pinkett. He's on a European tour, and she's not coming with him. She's got no interest in being part of his journey anymore. And honestly, that's exactly what Will needs. This separation, this break, it's been a long time coming. Now, I know some of y'all are still holding out hope for them to patch things up, but let's be real. Will Smith is done. And for the first time in years, he's choosing himself. Will Jada ever realize what she had? Or is this the end for them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're feeling Will's newfound freedom, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. This story's far from over. Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in to Goja Gossip, and I'll catch you in the next one.